a lawsuit demanding the removal of the mosque in Mathura, said to be built on the Krishna Janmabhoomi or the birthplace of Lord Krishna, has now been allowed by a court in Uttar Pradesh. What does this mean? Well, it essentially means that a lawsuit seeking the demolition of a mosque on the pretext that it was built by demolishing a temple will now be heard in a court of law. The lawsuit is one of the many that has been filed by a Hindu outfit demanding the removal of the 17th century Shahi Eidgah Masjid from the Katra Keshav Dev temple, claiming that this mosque was built on the birthplace of Lord Krishna. Now, the Shahi Eidgah Mosque, the petitioners say, was built on Krishna Janmabhoomi on the orders of the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb back in 1669-1670. The civil court in Mathura had earlier dismissed this case, saying that it can't be admitted under the Places of Worship Act 1991, which, remember, maintains that the religious status of a place of worship as it was on the 15th of August 1947 when we got independence stays. The only exception to this places of worship law was the Ayodhya temple mosque case involving the 16th century Babri Masjid. Well, this is the latest development that we're tracking from Mathura. We have a panel of expert guests who are joining us on the broadcast to deliberate on this. Shahid Ali and Ashwini Dubey will be with us in just a moment. But before I go across to them, let's just listen in to some of the key reactions that have come in to this big case.
आप लोग आगे क्या चाहते हैं? मतलब ये विवाद की भले ही शुरुआत हो, पर आपके लिए क्या परिणाम जो है आप चाहते हैं? अंत में मस्जिद को क्या ढहाया जाए और फिर वहाँ पर मंदिर बनाया जाए?
देखिए, हमने बताया कि अयोध्या में भव्य और दिव्य राम मंदिर का निर्माण का कार्य बहुत गति से चल रहा है। अयोध्या में जो गंगा प्रवाहित हुई थी, गंगा शुरू हुई विकास की, भक्ति की, सनातन धर्म की, वो वाराणसी पहुँच चुकी है। वाराणसी में स्वयं बाबा प्रकट हो गए और वाराणसी है विकास की गंगा मथुरा तक आ गई है। काशी, मथुरा, अयोध्या, ये राम, शिव और कृष्ण की भूमि है। राम, कृष्ण और शिव को यदि हम अलग कर दें तो सनातन धर्म आत्मा विहीन है, सनातन धर्म की आत्मा नष्ट हो जाएगी। तो राम, कृष्ण और शिव की जन्मभूमि का संपूर्ण विकास होना चाहिए, सौंदर्यीकरण होना चाहिए, अवैध अतिक्रमण हटना चाहिए और वहाँ पर सनातन धर्म की ध्वजा लहरानी चाहिए।
तो आप चाहते हैं मंदिर बने उस लैंड पर जहाँ पर अभी मस्जिद है?
प्रत्येक सनातन धर्मावलंबी बिल्कुल चाहते हैं कि भगवान श्री कृष्ण की जन्मभूमि पर भव्य और दिव्य कृष्ण मंदिर का निर्माण हो।
धन्यवाद सर हमसे बातचीत करने के लिए। So that is Mr. Sharma. He is the secretary of the Temple Management Committee, in very clear words saying that every worshipper of Lord Krishna wants that the temple should be made on the land that belongs to the deity. So strong words there on and making very clear what the demands of the temple management committee here in Mathura are. The verdict from the district court today, however, has paved the way for the hearings to begin in this particular matter. In Mathura, with camera person Pavan Kumar, this is Sukirti Dwivedi for NDTV. I have with me lawyer Devanshu Khandelwal to speak to us about more on the issue, and we will just get you his voices. Sir, how important is this particular verdict from the district court today?
This judgment plays a vital role with respect to the lower court litigation, because our previous suits were dismissed by the lower court on this ground that we don't have right to file the suit. Accordingly, we moved on revision in the revisional court, and now today itself the revision has been allowed, and it's in our favor. Court have held that we have right to file the suit with respect to DT property.
So, what is the picture from this point onwards? Which court of Mathura is going to carry out the hearings in this case? Hearings will be taking place only on your suit, or it is likely that other petitions about the Krishna Janmabhoomi will also end up getting clubbed with this one?
Other petitions will continue as per their provisions. As per their, I don't know. I haven't seen all those petitions. All I am acquainted about my petition. My petition will proceed in the lower court as per law.
If you could take our viewers through the main demands that are listed in your original suit, what are the main demands that you have with regard to the land of Lord Krishna?
Actually, basically, we have filed suit for cancellation of compromise with the declaration that that compromise which happened between the Hindu Janmasthan property and the Sunni Central Board was illegal. And accordingly, we have moved a lot of reliefs in that particular suit. And there had been voluminous documents which have been moved by us in the lower court, which goes on to establish the title, which goes on to establish ownership, which goes on to establish possession of the Thakurji property.
So is it only property documents that you're providing as proof, or are there any archaeological evidence also, anything to do with the, how these structures are built, anything that reflects that parts of the mosque were actually parts of the temple?
With respect to the factual scenario, we have given a lot of documents with respect to that, what is the structural foundation of the document, and we have connected this whole suit with respect to the Mughal Empire. We have connected how this property came to us and what happened on this property. So according to the very assertion of the plaintiff, we have collectively proved all sort of case with the before the lower court. But unfortunately, our suit was dismissed on a sole ground that we don't have right to file the suit. But anyhow, revision is allowed. Now the suit will proceed as per law in the lower court.
Today, has the district court given any reasoning as to why they have allowed your suit, or are you waiting for the order copy to get more clarity on that?
Right now we are waiting. All we is acquainted about this fact that the revision is allowed. But let me have a look upon the judgment, then I'll be able to tell you the very exact manner. Okay, what other things which have been laid down by the district judge.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for talking to us. I have with me lawyers for the Shahi Eidgah committee, Mr. Tanveer Ahmed and Mr. Neeraj Sharma over here with me. We will speak to them for more. Sir, आपसे मेरा पहला सवाल ये है कि क्या आज जो वर्डिक्ट आया है कोर्ट की तरफ से, उसको आप लोग एक सेटबैक की तरह देखते हैं? क्या आपके लिए एक बहुत बड़ा झटका है?
नहीं, झटका बहुत बड़ा होने वाली बात नहीं है। ये जो रिवीजन था बेसिकली, ये तो केवल इस बात पर था कि इनिशियली जो इन्होंने सूट फाइल किया था, कोर्ट ने मानते हुए कि साहब इसको राइट टू सू नहीं है पूरा प्लेन पढ़ने के बाद, और उसे रजिस्टर रेगुलर साइड में करने से पहले ही रिजेक्ट कर दिया था। उसकी उन्होंने अपील फाइल की थी। अल्टीमेटली हमने ऑब्जेक्शन फाइल किया कि साहब इस ऑर्डर की अपील फाइल नहीं हो सकती, क्योंकि ये रेगुलर सूट के रूप में रजिस्टर अभी नहीं हुआ है। ऑनरेबल कोर्ट ने हमारी बात मानी और इनकी अपील खारिज कर दी, लेकिन उसको रिवीजन में कन्वर्ट कर दिया सुओ मोटो, कि भाई अगर अपील फाइल नहीं होती तो रिवीजन में कर सकते हैं। फिर हमारा कंटेंशन ये था कि सर रिवीजन तो इसका ला ही नहीं करता। अब जो जजमेंट ऑनरेबल कोर्ट ने दिया है बेसिकली वो इसी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से दिया है कि चलो रिवीजन में हालांकि जो भी फाइंडिंग्स दी हैं वो पूरा का पूरा हम जैसे पढ़कर आए, नॉन स्पीकिंग ऑर्डर है, कोई रीजनिंग उसके पीछे नहीं है कि आइदर रिवीजन इज मेंटेनेबल और नॉट, कोई स्पेसिफिक ऐसा ऑर्डर नहीं है। सिंपल एक सर्जरी तौर पर यह कह दिया गया कि इनका भी केस रजिस्टर कर लिया जाए, दैट्स ऑल। तो मुकदमा अभी चलेगा, अभी फाइनलाइज नहीं हुआ है, उनको अब रेगुलर साइड में उस मुकदमे की सुनवाई होगी। दिस इज द ऑर्डर।
सर, ये जो सूट है वो कहता है कि रिमूवल ऑफ द मॉस्क चाह रहे हैं, जो कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ पहले हुआ था 1968 में वो इनवैलिड है। तो ये एक्चुअल टर्म्स में जनता की अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए क्या है? क्या ये चाहते हैं कि मस्जिद को ढहा दिया जाए? किस तरह का क्या पिटिशन की मेन डिमांड है?
देखिए, यहाँ कोई किसी तरह का विवाद था ही नहीं। अब ये लोग आए और उन्होंने एक सूट दायर किया, वो खारिज हो गया और आज इस पर फैसला हुआ है। पिछले लगभग 2 साल से इस पर बहस चल रही थी। मात्र इतना है कि हाँ भाई ये इनका मुकदमा चलने योग्य है, तो एक मुकदमे की संख्या और बढ़ गई। जो मुकदमा मृत अवस्था में था अस्तित्व में आ गया।
The Shahi Eidgah committee members and the petitioner side of the opposition side in this case, however, say that they do not treat it as a setback. It is just going to be another case on the Krishna Janmabhoomi matter, and hearings are yet to take place. In Mathura, with camera person Pawan Kumar, this is Sukirti Dwivedi for NDTV.